Are you new to anime and you want to make sure that you're not going to end up being a toxic anime fan? Well, watch this video. Rule number 1. Don't flex your watch list. Okay, so this is the one that I think is hella important, right? Just to add on to the top 5 list, because I feel like when you're a new anime watcher and all of a sudden you start binging a lot of anime, you see that a lot of other people in the anime community have seen a lot as well. So you may feel the need that you need to talk about how many you've seen all the time, and maybe even flex how many you've seen because you were able to binge through a whole bunch of other 12 episode anime that you're able to knock out in like one night if you really want to sit down and push yourself through that. I remember the anime community like back in the day, right? They used to have like little posts where you would have to say and name a bunch of anime that you've seen, but you can't name Naruto, Bleach, or One Piece, and it was supposed to be a flex if you were able to name like 50 or more. Like that makes you any better than anybody else that has only seen like 5 or so anime. Like, I don't know, it's just a weird thing, but at the end of the day, just don't flex your watch list. Number 2. Your waifu isn't real. Now, I know this one has to probably go without saying that your waifu isn't real. And for those of you that don't know, your waifu is like your anime girl that you think is really pretty hot or whatever and you want to be with. But a lot of people in the anime community can't seem to separate fact from fiction, and they tend to think that their waifu is an actual real person that they can be with. So it tends to lead to weebs being a little bit weird and a little bit creepy, especially at anime cons, when a lot of these girls, they just want to dress up as these characters that they think are pretty cool and they want to look like, and this weeb comes up being like, oh my god, my waifu is in my real lifeu, and then he starts trying to simp over the girl. Now, I know a lot of you are probably civilized people, but at the end of the day, a lot of people may take the whole anime in real life thing a little bit too far, because a lot of weebs tend to not see real life girls, so these anime girls are their only connection to real women. So please, just remember, your waifu isn't real. Number 3. Respect the classics. Now, what I mean by this, pizza people, right, is that when you are a new anime fan, obviously there are going to be a whole bunch of older anime that came before, and they're going to come in all different types and levels of quality and different types of animation. And what I'm just saying is, if you're going to be getting into this whole anime genre, medium, whatever you want to call it, I think it's important for all of you to go back and watch a lot of these old animes that led to anime looking the way that it does today. Because a lot of times, for every Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece, you're gonna have a Dragon Ball. For every My Hero, Jujutsu Kaisen, and Demon Slayer, you're gonna have a Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece. There is an origin for every anime that you've seen out there, and I think it's important to see the root cause and where it came from and how goated a lot of these old animes are. Like, a lot of you need to see Cowboy Bebop. A lot of you need to see Evangelion. Go peep these classic anime now. Number 4. Shonen isn't everything. Now, I'm not gonna lie, pizza people, I know everybody, if you're gonna be in the anime community or whatever, you're gonna have your own genre of anime that you like, and a lot of people are gonna either like shonen or they're gonna like something outside of that, right? But with the shonen fan base being so huge, right, I tend to see them a lot of times just write off anything that isn't in the shonen category, and they say it's either mid or bad because it doesn't have the shonen jump sticker on its title when you read his book. And I'm just here to say that that's cap, is what I'm saying, right? Because, like, hear me out, right? Like, there's a lot of animes outside of that shonen bubble that are so good. Garden of Words, good. Parasite, good. Full Metal Alchemist, good. And they're all outside of that shonen bubble. And so what I just want to say is, like, I know a lot of you are probably going to get into anime through the shonen loophole or whatever, whether it be Naruto, Bleach, One Piece, Demon Slayer, blah, blah, blah. But when you get into anime, step outside of shonen and see what it has to offer. If you want an action anime, go peep Full Metal Alchemist. It's something out there for you. Number 5. Don't become a weeb. Now, hear me out, pizza people. I know a lot of you are probably gonna really get into anime as you watch more and more of it. You're gonna want to represent it. You're gonna make it your home screen, lock screen, all of it. It's gonna be your whole personality, basically, right? And I'm just here to say, don't let anime absorb you. Don't become a full-time weeaboo. Don't become one of those people that watch anime, then all of a sudden you're going around telling people about how Japan is the best country on earth and how it's better than whatever country you came from, how their laws are better, how their country looks prettier, blah 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 blah. Because hear me out, you're only gonna make yourself look weirder to not only just regular anime fans, but to like everybody around you. And they're gonna be like, why are you worshiping this country when you've only just been watching their TV shows? Their TV shows do not make them better. I promise you, pizza people. Watch anime and be normal. Don't become a weeaboo. Please.